Today I'm going to discuss the 5 golden principles of circumstantial evidences. So in the cases where the prosecution relies entirely on circumstantial evidences, the law mandates the application of the principles which are laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court in Sharad Birdi Chand Sarda versus State of Maharashtra. These principles ensure that the inference of guilt is drawn only when the circumstances unerringly points towards the accused and exclude all other possibilities. So the 5 well-settled principles are, the very first is, the circumstances from which the conclusion of guilt is to be drawn must or should be, and not merely may be, fully established. This implies that the chain of events relied upon must be clearly proven without any sort of ambiguity. The second one is, the facts so established should be consistent only with the hypothesis of the guilt of the accused. In other words, the established facts must point exclusively towards the guilt and should not be explainable on any other hypothesis. The third one is, the circumstances should be of a conclusive nature and tendency. The evidences must be definitive and lead to an inevitable conclusion. The fourth one is, they should exclude every possible hypothesis except the one to be proved. There should be no reasonable ground for the possibility of innocence once the chain of evidence is considered. The fifth one is, there must be a chain of evidence so complete and not to leave any reasonable ground for a conclusion consistent with the innocence of the accused. The circumstances must form a complete and coherent chain, leaving no gap through which any doubt or alternative theory may pass.